Yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live. Wednesday night edition. That clap was, yeah, you already know that.
Sermon.
I knew it. Real funny style looking clap from the Transformer. But y'all see what it is. We're back, and we're gonna kick it with you for the next, I don't know how long, but yeah, we got Transformer, myself, G. What's going on, fellas?
What's popping? Bring the whip, just hopped in.
Okay, so we got some we got some interesting topics for y'all tonight, as you can see by the thumbnail. Obviously, we're gonna do our pick 'em for week 2. Get to a little bit more about Deshaun Watson. We talked about him. I talked about him last night, but tonight I'm gonna get the opportunity to bring the guys in and give their thoughts. Shedeur Sanders and his prospects going forward. And Shaquille O'Neal talks about the WOATs, and that should be an interesting one. So, yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. But before we do, y'all know what time it is. If you're here on YouTube and you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead, click that like, that subscribe, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us that like, that 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And finally, make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, set an alarm, do whatever you got to do to remember. Saturday nights at 7 p.m. we are live here on the Format Podcast, and we'll give you the opportunity to call in, talk to us, get at me. I love it. I can't wait. All right. So like I said, we got some pretty interesting topics here. Before we get started, though, on these main topics, we'll get a little bit of quick hits going. So I'm gonna let Transformer go ahead and take off with that. Go ahead, bro.
So apparently, our most famous uncle, man,
boys, you know, my uncle acting like that.
Hey man, my uncle get down like that.
Yeah, not publicly.
So apparently, Uncle Shannon Sharp. Right, Hall of Fame tight end,
yes.
First take analyst, nightcap
yes.
host with Chad Ochocinco.
Yes,
was on IG Live, man. I guess IG Live must mistakenly, quote unquote, got activated in the midst of him clapping some cheeks. The video went on for about a minute 30 seconds, and you heard a lot of groaning, grinding, bumping and grinding. You heard some voices. Some moaning. So of course he's on some heavy fire, man. He's under some heavy fire. Yeah. Some folks wanting to come after him for like they think he should be suspended. And I'm like, okay, suspended for what exactly? Right? I mean, there was no video. We saw nothing. We heard stuff.
That's true.
It could be a video.
You don't even really know if that was him.
Yeah, I mean, we heard some mumbling, which sounded like him. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, you know that ass is mine. You know what I mean? So it's like, whoa, wait a minute. oh, you lied. You lied. So, in the midst of that happening, I don't see how there could be any, repercussion for him. You know what I mean? Like, what's the consequence for going on live? There's no video. The phone, I guess, falls and you see nothing, but you hear stuff. It wasn't nothing crazy. You just heard a bunch of moaning. Just a bunch of moaning. Right. You can tell from a grown-up perspective, it sounds like something sexually active was going down, but there's no proof of what was actually going down. So,
true.
My take is you can't do anything to him. I mean, what's the crime of having a sex life?
It's not that. Like, think about who his day job employer is, right? Who is the Disney, right? Not ABC, not ESPN. Disney is the parent company, and you know how Disney is. They claim they want to keep things clean for the kids. I'm not going to take it further than that, but how about claim that? Yeah, I'm not. We're not doing that. But yeah, they say that, and so if they feel maybe something untoward was going on, or if they face a bit of public backlash, they might go ahead and suspend them. You never know.
Like, on what grounds? I mean, he didn't break the IG policy, because there's an IG policy. No policy was broken. There was nothing brandished. There was nothing seen. Right? There was only audio of what we think happened. You know what I mean? Like, there's like, okay. quote unquote, we know what happened. We know what was going down. But
we think we do,
like,
right?
But we, I'm saying it's still a thought. Like, I mean, benefit of the doubt. It could have been his phone was on, and that could have been a recording for all we know of something that was going down. So, like I said, I don't think we have, we have enough grounds. And I believe actually he's about to go. He's actually about to speak on it here in a matter of a couple of hours on Nightcap.
I think he's on Nightcap now.
I think it's at 9.
No, it's 9 Eastern. So
yeah, I think it's at 9.
About 45 minutes.
Yeah. So of course he's going to address it.
Don't change the channel to go watch Nightcap. Watch that later. Watch the replay.
I'm very, very curious to hear, what I'm saying, what exactly he's going to say. He likes to ride the wave of anything that's going on, controversial going on with him. He'll definitely bring it up. He has no problem addressing what happened.
Right.
And I'm just curious to hear what happened, man. What he said. What he says.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. G, what's your thoughts, man?
I didn't hear and or see or listen to any of what Transformers talking about. What I did see was how the internet was just destroying man.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see like the memes and stuff. That one James Brown meme. Yeah, that one James Brown meme. Classic, man. Classic, man. And yeah.
Right.
But I love when celebrities get caught in and doing some just human stuff, right? Like the internet makes a big deal out of it. Like this guy, you know what I mean? Well, anyway, I'm the next slide. That I ain't even gonna go there. It's good to see. It's good to see on getting, doing his just due, man. Like,
well, listen, man. If you hear this dude talking on Nightcap, you know he does his thing.
He goes. He does.
The way him and Ocho be talking on Nightcap, I'll be weak sometimes, just cracking up.
But I tell you what, man, he in a sense addressed the homosexual rumors of the Shay talk and stuff like that. Like,
sure did.
Man, we obviously see how he gets down. We hear how he gets down.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You know what I mean? Huh?
Are you sure? Nope. We're not doing that. We are not doing that.
I would like for Bruce to keep his show, man. I would definitely like him to keep his show. I have a great time going live with you guys, man. I would hate for us to have to end it the way we do.
Yeah, we are not doing that.
So my brother Sean, he just put a comment in. People trying to compare the Paul Pierce situation, which is the total opposite.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce was clearly on video. You see him going
smoking a spliff
with
the shorties in the background, like
money, cursing,
obviously drunk. Yeah, he was wild.
Like he was going ham. So like that's ground for suspension. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like audio of just moaning. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't really say that that's anywhere near the exact same thing. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But yeah, man. 3 got fired for less.
Did we find out what he got fired for? Because it was random, man. That was crazy. He just all of a sudden got let go. Oh snap! What do I don't know? What do I not know, guys? Fill me in.
Oh man. Oh, that's
he didn't have the no Diddy shirt, I guess. He's eating croissant. He didn't have no Diddy shirt on.
The giant croissant.
Yeah, the giant croissant. I mean, I don't know how you fired somebody for that, but it didn't look good for real.
Hey, no, that photo was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for a grown man to have his mouth wide open like that, trying to put. Oh man, there's no way for that to come out like.
Next slide.
There's no way for me to put that in words and like it come off crazy because it was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy, man.
It was crazy. I would demonstrate, but I will not. Pause.
I would just say go on Google it, man. You guys will see it and you'll be like, whoa.
Yeah, RG3 giant croissant. I'm pretty sure
you'll come back in the chat and have a good laugh, man.
All right. Quick hit I got. If you are kind of a basketball purist and you watch the WNBA, big game tonight. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever against Asia Wilson at Las Vegas Aces. So huge game.
What time?
It's on right now. It's actually in the third quarter right now. Yeah. I think it started at like 7. Yeah, I ain't even put it on until I sat down here to start rocking with Troll.
51-48. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tight game. I mean, Aces back-to-back defending champs. Asia Wilson out here absolutely killing all season long. Probably going to be the MVP for the third time. Caitlin Clark pretty much sewing up Rookie of the Year. She's doing her thing. So, yeah.
She got that in the bag, man. There's no question about that no more. If there was a debate is going.
Yeah. Especially Angel Reese is done for the year, too. So,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I
number one
solidified it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's having a good game. They're like Kelsey Michelle is the one going off for the Fever. Like Caitlin Clark,
she normally does.
Yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell. Yep. Oh, she's nice.
What did I say, Michelle?
Yeah,
I apologize.
Yeah, that's a mean backcourt. Her and Caitlin Clark. That's a mean backcourt.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
54-40.
Kelsey Plum said, "What you want?" All right, but I think we had one more quick hit, right? I forgot what it was.
The Rasheed Wallace.
Yes, Rasheed Wallace. All right, go ahead, run that, G.
Rasheed Wallace said that Anthony Edwards wasn't a better basketball player than Aaron McKee.
Boy,
Derek McKee.
Sorry, yeah.
Derek McKee.
You knew which McKee.
So here's an interesting thing, right? Obviously, Anthony Edwards really pissed off a lot of the old school players and whatnot with his comments about nobody having skill back then and all this. And so, they've all been having responses to that. And I guess Rasheed Wallace is probably the latest one, right? He's the most recent 90s type guy to respond. And so he says, quote, at this point in his career, in my opinion, he's not better than a Derek McKee. Wallace claimed. He's not better than a Grant Hill. He's not better than a Scottie Pippen. I'm just trying to name a few wingmen from that 90s era. But again, I'm talking both sides of the ball now. Derek McKee was a defender, unquote. So remember, G, when you brought this up, that was the first thing I said. Like, Rasheed, he really respects guys who are elite defenders, and Derek McKee was that, you know what I'm saying, at that 3 spot. So he's guarding smaller 4s, he's guarding 3s, and he's guarding 2s and some bigger 1s back then. So, excuse me. Yeah, Derek McKee, he was legit, man. He was legit. Yeah. Rasheed does not take anything that he believes is disrespect, man. That's that Philly in him. Rasheed is a hood dude. But he's interesting in some of the things he says, though, huh?
Hooping Air Force Ones.
Sure did. He says interesting things sometimes, though, because what he said? He said he didn't think Jordan was that great of a defender, and I was like, wait, what? I don't know. Sometimes I think, man, people say these things for engagement. I really do, because I'm like, he knows ball way too well to be saying something like that, but. Guess entitled to the opinion.
All right. So anything else, guys? We got 1, 2, 3. That's 3 quick hits. Are we ready to roll into segment 1? Or we gonna?
No. Let's do it. No, let's do it. This one I think was kind of interesting. Like I said, I think I'll have a little bit of fun with it. So Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, the Diesel, the big Aristotle, the big Cactus, the big Shactus. With some of that,
man. What else you got?
Yeah. He had a lot of big, right. So many nicknames, right, but
Shaq Fu, you ain't heard about that? Shaq
you never heard that one? There was a video game for Shaq Fu. Yup.
Oh, and I played the heck out of that joint on the Sega Genesis. Shaq Fu, man. Classic. One of them definitely gems.
But Shaq was recently on a podcast. I think he was on his son's podcast, and he was asked, who are the NBA's WOATs? And I was like, WOATs? The worst of all time, worst players of all time. Yeah, in the NBA. And I was like, damn. And so we can back up a little bit. I think a big part of where that came from is, again, this was kind of an offshoot of the whole Anthony Edwards discussion. We keep getting back to it. The disrespect, the past era, so on and so forth. And a lot of times it gets to what's perceived as old school versus new school, which I don't really see it that way. I just see it as better versus worse. This generation being worse. But, so we're getting all types of different commentary and different offshoots of the discussion. And so Shaq was on, like I said, I believe he was on his son's podcast, and he was asked, who are the WOATs? Who are the worst players of all time? So I got the clip here. Let's listen to that, and then we can come back and talk about it. Or do y'all want to give y'all's guesses on, or y'all's takes on who you think are the worst players of all time before we hear what Shaq had to say?
Man, he's not wrong. He wasn't far off.
He's wrong on one of them. I'll say that.
Oh, Sim. Oh, let's see.
George Merson, 7'6".
Wow. He was pretty bad.
Pissing pole.
My thing is like, how we like worst of all time? Are we counting?
I mean,
how
just
high
your
they were
thoughts on it.
drafted and like
Nah,
how
just
bad
like,
they fell, or just
yeah.
like,
I mean, because
worse, like you don't belong here.
Yeah, because okay, for instance, right? We could look at what's my man named Darko Milicic, right? Drafted number 2 overall. That should have been Melo in that spot going to Detroit. That would have been crazy for him. And Detroit might have won a couple more chips if that had happened. Anyway,
I would say Kwame Brown.
But okay, so hold on. We'll get to that in 1 second. So Darko, he's you know, a lot of people would say he was a bust or whatever, but Darko was mad skilled. He was just ahead of his time. Like Darko would fit now. He would get busy today. Like he had game, right? But he wasn't the right fit for then and for that team. So it didn't work out. That doesn't mean that he was one of the worst of all time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kwame Brown. So I don't even think Kwame Brown was as bad as people think, because how long that dude play in the league? Like 12 years, right? And what he averaged, like 13 and 6 for his career? Like, that's not terrible. Yeah, let's see.
I thought it was single digits.
Was it that
I don't
bad?
even think he averaged 13. I think his season high is 13.
Okay, then maybe I'm wrong. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think he averaged 13 points.
Trash.
Damn. Yo, you wild, G.
Trash, bro.
You know what it is with G? Either you a bum or a superstar. Like, that's it.
There's no in between, Paul.
I was way off. 6.6 for his career.
Yeah,
6.6 to 5.5. I don't know where that
Trash.
13 came from.
Yeah,
number 1 pick.
Yeah. Trash.
I think he didn't
Dumpster. Booty juice. Toilet water. Dumpster. Everything. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Name it if it sound bad. That was him.
That's pretty bad.
You played with 2 of the greatest of all time. Fail. But bum juice.
Here we go. Kwame played with Jordan, Kobe, Iverson, and so on. Couldn't average 1 assist a game. Kwame is the WOAT. I don't
Did he
think
play with Iverson?
I didn't remember that. I don't remember him playing with, maybe in Detroit at the end.
Yeah, you know, he
maybe.
did have a brief stint in Detroit.
Yeah, I think it's in Detroit.
I'm about to say Iverson played for Denver, Detroit,
and Philly. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Detroit, yep. So there you go, Tyler. Yeah. Yep. With the Pistons. All right. So let's hear what Shaq had to say, and we'll come back and talk about it.
WOATs NBA player.
Rudy Gobert.
Oh my God! I knew he was going to say Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
He's worse than Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons is another bum. No, because you know why?
I'm sorry to Rudy Gobert.
No, because I'm going to tell you why. If you sign a contract for $250, show me $250. It's the reason why I walk funny and why I can't turn my neck and why I can't do it, because I played for my 120. So you got guys like him that the system over, they're making all this money and they can't play. So I don't respect guys like that. Like you know, every time I make these comments, people think I'm hating, but these are facts. You got teachers, you got firemen, you got doctors who have real jobs and don't get paid shit.
Okay, so
he was quick with it too. There was no hesitation.
You know what I think is behind that though? I don't know if it was like a year or 2 ago. Rudy Gobert said he could lock up Shaq. Remember that? Remember when he said that? I think that's why he's saying that. Like, are you kidding me? You? Me? So here's the deal. Rudy Gobert, I think, gets a bad rap. I think Rudy Gobert is a terrible fit in the modern NBA. I think if he played back in the day, like 90s, early 2000s, he would be serviceable. See, because what people look at this and say, people look at it and say, oh, Rudy Gobert, he can't guard on perimeter, because they constantly looking to put Rudy Gobert in the pick and roll, right? But it's stupid. It's bad defensive coaching that you would allow your 7'2" rim protecting, rebounding, shot blocking center to even be out there to get caught in the pick and roll. It's this stupid modern concept of switching everything. It's just dumb. And that's what allows that to happen. Now, if you play traditional defense and he's guarding the rim and he's rebounding and he's getting a couple touches in the post, he's going to be an effective guy. He's going to be effective. Huh?
He getting bammed on. He getting rocked.
Yeah, he's going to get bammed on. You know why he's going to get bammed on? Do you know why he's going to get bammed on? Because he's a shot blocker, and shot blockers do their job and try to protect the rim. So let me try this. Elijah Wan was a better shot blocker than him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We know that. Okay, Patrick Ewing, better shot blocker than him, correct?
True.
David Robinson, better shot blocker than him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alonzo Mourning, better shot blocker than him, correct?
Yeah.
What's my man name? Ben Wallace, better shot blocker than him, correct?
You can keep naming plenty more guys. I know a lot. Okay. Yeah, keep going.
Right. So the point I'm trying to make, every one of them dudes I just named is a Hall of Famer, and every one of them dudes got blamed on. It happens when you do your job and protect the rim. So we have to stop that. Oh, he got dunked on. What?
He's a big man protecting the rim more often than none with Rudy Gobert.
But Patrick,
he's not an intimidator. Like those guys were enforcers. Like intimidators. Like you saw those guys in the paint. You're like, whoa, wait a minute.
But Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, them dudes used to get banged on all the time. Pause. It used to happen to them a lot. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this. Rudy Gobert he's not the worst player of all time. He's not even in that discussion. He's not a bum. He's just not a fit for the modern NBA. That's the problem.
Offensively, he's a bum.
Okay. I mean, you're the same dude who thinks Jayson Tatum is a bum. So I don't even know if I could respect you talking about balls. So I
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
You talking about Jayson Tatum?
See. Oh, you want to get him going, don't you?
Everybody knows, man. Everyone knows, man.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
What about all the people that voted him first team All NBA? I'm just saying.
I think they're doing that because they want to kiss the French's ass, but that's just my.
No, I'm talking about Tatum. But
Tatum, got you.
Yeah. But here's the deal.
He's supposed to be the face of the league.
No one said that. No one ever said that. I don't know where you get that from.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the next face of the league.
No one ever said that.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Nobody with a brain that functions properly believes that.
Man, they'll try to put these bums in front of us, and then we stuck watching them on prime time every goddamn day. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. They trying to ruin basketball.
So wait. So you're the best. You're 1 or 1A on the banner franchise in the NBA. One of the teams that's going to get the TV time. Do you not expect him to be on the TV? That doesn't mean they're trying to say that he's the face of the league. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. What are you saying?
He was trying to ride Kobe's coattail, to excel himself in front of everybody, and it didn't work out. Time and time again.
What? He's a champion.
Listen, he's digging up Kobe, trying to ride his coattail. Oh yeah, Kobe taught me this, and then he don't get no burn in the Olympics, bro. None. No burn, bro. Dirk White took his time, bro. Dirk White, bro.
That's bad juju right there, man.
Remember the 04 Olympics? Olympics?
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
No. Don't move the goalpost now, because your man Melo ain't get time in the 04 Olympics. LeBron ain't get time in the 04 Olympics. So what are we talking drafted about? Don't move the freaking goalpost. Don't do that.
Well, they said
they were also just drafted though. G. Tatum been in the league for like 7-8 years.
What did G just say? G didn't say nothing about the time he been in the league. G just said he didn't get no time in the Olympics. That's what he said. That's what he said, right? Is that what he said?
I mean, but at the same time, we know why they didn't get time. We have no idea besides Dirk White. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why we know he didn't get no burn, because he couldn't hit the goddamn.
He couldn't hang with the big fellas
with a freaking rock. Like, this dude was terrible, man. He's horrible. He got exposed.
Okay, so let me make sure I got this clear. See, look, I love how you freaking hijacked the topic, but that's cool. So I want to make sure I got this right. Jayson Tatum, Larry Brown. I know who the coach was. I know who the coach was.
Him for being late for practice, bro. They didn't give us no reason why Tatum didn't get time.
They didn't get time. Your point was he ain't
get no time. That's the reason, bro. The only thing they said was
no. You don't get to move the goalpost now. Don't even try that. No, you don't get to do that.
Why didn't Tatum get time, Mr. Bruce?
I have no idea. I wasn't on that coaching staff. please. They
It
did
wasn't
try to
because he
label
was late.
Tatum in the face of the league. Him and Ja Morant on a panel with Malika and I don't remember Edward ever hearing anything about Tatum being the face of the league. Now, and I'll tell you this, I know I did a show on this very channel talking about how he can't be the face of the league because he just don't have it. That he's a very good player, but he don't have it. I know I did that. I know that though I've heard the discussion, but mainly more along the lines of looking for the next like great American player, right? More in terms of because you're seeing all these foreign-born players dominating, right? So you're seeing Luka, you're seeing Embiid, you're seeing Jokic, Giannis, right? So they're like, the discussion on a lot of these shows was, well, who's the next truly great American-born player? And part of that too is the whole Anthony Edwards thing. So Anthony Edwards and Tatum, and obviously Tatum is like he's the champion, right? So
by default.
So he's the champion right now. So his name is going to come up in that discussion. But nobody believes this dude is going to be face of the league because he's blah. He doesn't have it.
He's in your top 10 though.
Of course that doesn't have anything to. What are you talking about, bro?
Out of 10 players in the league, he's in your top 10.
I've said it time and time again. He's towards the bottom of the top 10. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes, you cannot definitively name 10 players better than him in the NBA. You can't.
I definitely can.
You cannot. If you do, you're going to say something dumb. you're going to do that.
I won't.
I promise you will.
Dirk White is clearly better than him.
Woo!
See? So there you go. You just said something dumb.
Clearly, he's better than him.
So anyway.
Took his lunch money.
So as someone who played ball, it's astounding to me that you can't understand the concept of having a glue guy on the floor who doesn't need shots. That's amazing to me, but it's all good. All right. So anyway,
you know what? As a guy that played basketball,
Shaq and the
you should be able to play at any position at any time and be able to do whatever is needed to get done. If you are still on the floor, like there's no way a Dirk White is going to take your shine, bro. Like
so Isaiah Thomas was going to play center, huh? Come on, man.
Thomas, what are you talking about, bro?
You just said you should be able to play any position at any time and do what needs to be done. That's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard.
That has nothing to do with Dirk White.
You just said that.
That has nothing to do with Dirk White. Tatum time. Stop trying to defend this guy, man.
You just said.
Stop trying to defend this guy. They play down the same position. They play down the same position.
Transformer, talk to this man. Talk to now. Derek White and Jayson Tatum play the same position.
What's there to say?
Tatum played the 3 and the 4, and Derek White plays the 1 and the 2.
He's not nobody's goddamn 4. He's not nobody's goddamn power forward, man. Come on, bro. That's a reach.
Have you seen the modern NBA?
Maybe that's why he ain't getting no burn, bro.
Have you seen the modern NBA? He plays the 3 and the 4.
Maybe that's why he ain't getting no burn.
So what you're saying is he don't play the floor.
He should probably play the 3. He should probably play the 4.
The 3 is his natural position, but he plays 3 and the 4 on that team. And Horford's not on the floor, and Porzingis at the 5. He can play the 4 because what's his name? Mr. Brown is a swing man. He plays the 2 and the 3.
I don't have anything to say about Tatum, man. You know he a bum. But there's no way a Dirk White's supposed to get more shine.
I know you're on drugs for making such a ridiculous statement. I know that. I'm gonna call you.
I have to be on drugs, right? You got him in your top 10, and I'm on drugs.
Yes, okay, all right. He's in the top 10 of the current NBA. Yes,
that's bullshit.
You know what? Here go your assignment for next show. Name the top 10 in the NBA.
Here's your assignment.
That's your assignment.
That's why.
Good. Tell me why. Oh yeah,
you can't.
You give me yours as well. That's your assignment too.
10 dudes definitively better than Jayson Tatum in the modern NBA.
Easy, bro. That's easy, man. That's real easy.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
This fucking guy chokes. Like he wouldn't have a ring if it weren't for Mr. Brown, and you know it.
I do not know that. I absolutely don't know that. I mean, he just led him in everything in the finals, but
he's not even the 4th option, Chris.
Oh my gosh. That's the point I'm trying to make. How does he come in as a reserve and get more burn than you? Like I don't get that. Like I don't give. Like
what do you mean you don't get? Okay. Let's do this. Derek White can handle the ball, correct? That's a yes or no. He can handle the ball, correct?
Tatum handle the ball.
No. We're not doing that. Yes or no? Can he handle the ball?
Yes. Can Tatum
Okay,
handle the
Derek White
ball?
can handle
Yes.
the ball. Yes or no? Can Derek White?
Hold on. You ask a question,
Hold on.
then I ask a question, right? Can Tatum handle the ball? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. That's it.
Okay. That's not
Keep
it.
going.
Derek White can Derek White defend the ball? Yes or no?
I love how this turned into a Tatum conversation. Yo.
I don't see. Yeah,
Keep going,
G
bro.
did that.
Come on.
G
It's
did
my
that.
turn. That's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead. It's your turn. Yes.
Can Tatum defend the ball? How about
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he can.
that? All right.
No,
Can Derek White?
He's not.
Can Derek White shoot the ball?
Yes.
Okay.
Can Tatum shoot the ball?
Yes.
Okay. You know where
Now
we're getting at, right?
Now here it is. Here it is.
You know where we're going with this, right?
Does Derek White need shots? Yes or no?
Does Derek White need shots? What you mean? Yes.
Like, does
Yes,
he
he
need the
needs
ball?
shots.
No, he does not
Yeah.
need shots.
How many points did he score in the Olympics?
Derek White.
How
why
many
you think
points did
Derek
he
White
score in
was
the
getting
Olympics?
time out there?
That's my
Because
question. How
he
many
does all
points did he
that.
Honestly, I think he
And
probably
needs-
had more than Tatum.
Derek
That's
White
what I'm
needs-
trying to tell
He
you, bro.
probably
Like,
did.
come on, man.
I
Come on,
think he
dog.
probably did.
Like,
I don't think so.
you keep
But
trying
anyway,
to make this
Derek-
excuse that because Derek White don't need in your mind, Derek White, he's a hooper. You telling me he's a professional hooper and he can score. And you telling me he don't need shots.
No,
Tatum
why
needs shots.
Tatum
You
needs
said
more
Tatum
shots than
needs
Derek
shots.
White. Absolutely.
No,
Oh
Tatum.
my God,
Tatum
yo, you
gets
sound
more
mad
shots
silly right now.
than
All
Derek
right, this is what we're gonna do. We
Man,
are
this
gonna
shit funny,
we're gonna
man.
open up
You
the
gonna protect that
phone
guy,
line.
man? Why are you
It's not
protecting
even
him?
about
I don't
it's not
understand.
about protecting nobody. It's about you being disrespectful
him,
and
bro.
saying something that's flat out untrue.
It's the same thing.
That's what that is. You saying something that's completely
The
untrue.
league is trying to make this man a superstar, and he's just a star. That's it.
I don't think the
Take
league
all
is
that
trying to
money.
do anything. The league is not trying to do.
Enough.
He's first team All NBA 3 years in a row, and he's a champion. Like
Okay, no.
he earned that money. He ain't Dak Prescott out here. He earned that dough.
Not in the clutch. Not in the clutch. Not when it counts to be called a superstar. You pass me that ball after 2 minutes, you know what's gonna happen.
I do not.
Okay, well, you did the special on him, saying the same shit I'm saying. I don't understand what the problem is.
No, because you're being disrespectful. No,
He did a whole special on this shit. Like he was mad one day and went crazy.
No, it wasn't even mad. It was I'm telling you how it is.
Go back and watch that special, man. Special he did.
I was never mad. But he definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, listen, I agree that he's not a superstar. There is something missing in terms of whether it's personality or flair or what have you. I get that part. What I did say, and what I will not disavow is that he's a top 10 player in the current NBA. There's no question about that. Now, I wouldn't even talk about him in the context of all time. That's totally irrelevant. But in the current NBA, easily top 10. You cannot name 10 players definitively better than him. You can't.
I'll take Dame over him.
You'll take Dame over him?
Oh, yeah.
That's absurd.
Over Jayson Tatum?
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Dame don't defend. Dame don't rebound. All he does is take long threes. What?
I'm just trying to tell you.
Tatum don't what? Tatum don't what? Go ahead, say it. Tatum don't what?
I didn't say nothing, bro. Like, I mean, we all watched the Olympics. I know you was.
Are you saying?
And he ain't getting the turn, bro.
Oh,
like,
so everything's about the Olympics, right?
He ain't show up, bro.
Everything's about the Olympics, huh?
What was it about?
So I want to
outpaid him.
I want to understand. I want to understand this. You just said Tatum don't rebound, right? That's what you said. I want to make sure I get that right.
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about
okay.
rebound.
So what? Because I just finished saying. Finished saying Tatum rebounds, he scores, he defends. What does he do? What I'm sorry. What does he not do?
Dame over Tatum, yo.
Okay.
I can tell you why.
Healthy Kawhi, Steve, I'm with you. Healthy Kawhi, yes, no doubt, because he's a monster defender.
We watching the same basketball games, man. Like,
what do you mean? Are we not?
He have a bunch of empty calories, bro. He do.
Okay.
But anytime it come down to them needing some points, Mr. Brown takes over, and he been doing that shit since he been there.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's why you did the show. That's why you did a special on Tatum, bro.
Go ahead.
You need it.
Y'all carry on. Go ahead.
He mad as shit, bro. He hot, bro.
Look at that something. Look at that something.
He hot.
Nah, never that. Yeah, go ahead, yo.
Okay, man. So the worst of all time conversation turned into whether or not Jayson Tatum is good or not. But we never.
I mean, you
What
talk
happened?
about the worst of all time, man. You got to bring up Tatum.
Here we go. I knew it. Yo, this dude is foul. Yo, G is
You
foul.
got to bring him up.
Oh my gosh.
So we never did clarify who y'all think the worst of all time is.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Murasan might be up there though. he might be up there. I really don't know. That's something I would have to think about. But I know it's not Gobert. But you know what? Yo, side note, we didn't even talk about Ben Simmons. We got
Simmons,
so sidetracked.
okay, there we go. Now
Ben Simmons is terrible because he got natural ability, but he has no desire. No will. Because I didn't even realize his first, 3 years in Philly, he averaged like 16 a game. Like 16, almost 8 assists and almost 8 rebounds. Like he can do it. And he made all defense team before, but he just don't want to, man. There's something wrong with him. He want everything that comes with being an NBA star, but he don't want to be one. He doesn't want to get any better. That dude has made 5 3-pointers in 6 years in the NBA. That's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I thought he had mental health issues.
Yeah, whatever. I don't believe that.
Chris said your typing is loud as shit.
Who said that?
It is always loud, bro.
My bad, man. Because
the banging that keyboard.
What you call the mic is right here above the keyboard.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it is of high importance. He puts this out.
And the keys are very responsive on this keyboard, you know.
Ben Simmons, start of his career, 15.8 a game. Next year, 16.9. Third year, 16.4. Fifth year, 14.3. Then he had the holdout and the back injury, came back 6.9 and 1.9 with the following 2 seasons that he played.
Terrible.
Ever since his first year in the NBA, he's only played over 75 games once. Neither time since then has he played over 60 games. Last 2 years, nothing over 50.
Hey, let's here go Tyler. Let's get this, man. Tyler, what's good, man?
Hey, man, when did Shaq stop watching basketball? Ben Simmons is not that bad.
No, I think what he's looking at is Ben Simmons. And remember, I don't know if you heard it when we played it earlier, the clip. What he was saying was, the reason I say that is if you're getting 250, show me 250, right? And I think that Shaq is like, he comes from an era where guys they made less money, but they had to work harder to get it. And so he's saying, you getting all this money, show it to me. Ben Simmons is not that bad, but he could be so much better. And
for his contract, horrible.
Yeah.
For his contract.
Yeah. Like he got the money. Horrible. He got the money and said, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shaq needs to stop pocket watching. Shaq was getting paid crazy money his last 3 years in the league, and he was terrible. Shaq, I challenge Shaq to come on the Format podcast. He won't do it.
You know what? I DM'd him and he never responded. I did DM him and ask him if he would come on. This was a while ago. Right. I'm gonna do it again.
Right. Tatum special. Tatum got 300 M's, man. 300 M's.
Well, you know what that's about, though, right? Remember, in the NBA, getting paid like that, getting the Supermax deals is based on you hitting certain metrics, right? So obviously, the first team All NBA and all, yeah. So which I really think is better than the NFL model. The NFL model is just like, yo, if you next up, then you outpace the guy before you, which I think is stupid. See Dak Prescott, but yeah, I think it's okay if you hit those metrics, then you get paid, and that's all right.
Worst of all time, Kwame Brown. He's got to be the worst of all time. Come on, man.
That's my worst.
This is why Jordan is the worst front office guy of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He was still playing, but he was still a front office guy with the Wizards. This is his first ever pick. He takes Kwame Brown's ass. Then we can go on and on. He drafts all the biggest bucks, but Kwame, he's on there with prime Kobe. how can you not? I mean, how can you not average 1 assist a game with prime Kobe? You just if you're in the rotation of passing the ball, Kobe wasn't. The ball stopped there. How can you just not luckily just get 1 assist a game? Everybody else on that team had a couple assists a game.
Right.
That's the vote. I don't know how much debate there is about the vote. I mean, Darko Milicic, similar amount of time in the league to Kwame, way worse stats.
Yeah, but we can
even more of egregious as a draft pick than Kwame was.
Yeah, but you know ball, Tyler, and I think that it's unfair to say just compare the stats, right? Darko. Yeah. So, for instance, right, Darko when he was in Europe before he got here, Darko was a problem, right? A la Tony Kukoc, a la Luka, right? But remember when Darko came, it wasn't this NBA where a European could just step in and go ham out of the gate, right? So you have that, and then secondly, Darko was just a stretch 4, and remember who his coach was? Like. He didn't defend, and he wasn't what's his name? He wasn't Rasheed Wallace, so he wasn't going to get away with just hanging out shooting threes. He just came around at the wrong time. Like, you know how that happened for some dudes? They just came at the wrong time. Imagine Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf today, right? Mahmoud was Steph before Steph. So it's like you got to look at it. Some dudes just they weren't around at the right time. That's what I think. I don't think Darko was as bad as we look at it. He had a skill set. It just wasn't for the time and the team that he was drafted.
My parting thought, Tatum's got a little bit of rust in him, man. He's got a little bit of something corny wrong with him. He probably listens to country music in his warm-up, man. You got to share your playlist with this man.
But the fact is this, can he ball? And I think the obvious answer is yes. I think that's the obvious answer.
Yeah. It ain't obvious to some.
I said in the chat, I mean, G's going to... I hope we can still be friends after this. I think he's probably top 5. I know that's crazy.
Jayson Tatum?
I don't think he's top 5.
When I watch, I can't put Brown in the top 5 anymore. I can't put. I mean, there's certain guys who can't put in the top 5 anymore. They're just, they're not doing anything. They're barely making the playoffs. Things like. I mean, you got to win, in my opinion, to be up there. So. You got Shy. I mean, if I'm not going to be on the top 5, top 10 conversation, I like Jokic, I like Luka, I like Shy, and then probably Durant, and then probably Tatum. I know I'm about to get crucified for that, but
so no Giannis, no
Embiid,
no Embiid.
Yeah, I can't put Tatum top 5, but I can easily put him around 9 or 10.
Let me know where you put him. I'll put him a spot behind you. I can't put him more in front of you. I thought you definitely have him a little higher than that.
No, I put him somewhere between 8 and 10, right at the bottom of that top 10 list. But I cannot definitively say that there are 10 players in the NBA better than him right now.
I just don't
easily say it's 5.
I just don't think Embiid is consistent at all. You know what I mean? He'll put up 50 on the Knicks, and he'll be Sports Center for a week, and then he'll do nothing. He'll get hurt. He'll get poked in the eye or something goofy. And you won't see him for, a couple weeks.
Yeah. I think durability and play is 2 totally different categories. I mean,
I see what Tyler is saying, though.
Just destroyed a back-to-back MVP in Joker.
Easily.
Just manhandle him. And then he won an MVP. Tatum has never won an MVP.
That's true, too.
So, I mean, I wouldn't, put him in my top 5. Let alone the top. If you're in the top 5, you shouldn't be getting the second best guy shouldn't be quote unquote getting Finals MVP in my opinion.
Yeah, he definitely hit a rough patch at the most clutch time of the year, but he broke out every damn viral moment trying to make a viral moment thing after he won that.
Oh man, let's ignore that. I don't know.
No. Go ahead and finish, bro. Go ahead and finish.
Oh my God.
Look, G woke up. He was asleep. He woke back up.
No. We need to hear this, man. I'll never forget the Bosch moment. Remember the Bosch moment with the champagne?
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, in the Miami championship? Oh, shiz nitty.
But what I'm wondering is, what does that have to do with Tatum? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's a
celebration. Yeah, he
locker room celebration.
Boss. Yeah, he did the same thing Boss did. He
Did he?
got on his knees. Yes.
Celebration.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I ain't seen none of that.
Yup.
He was hugging the trophy. He was pouring the champagne down his mouth. I mean, he was looking a damn fool when he won the title.
Yes, he was. I mean, obviously there was some relief there, but yes. But regardless, he did it. He did it.
Some relief.
He did Yo, y'all bugging, man.
Painting on his knees, and there was some relief.
Oh man, that dude's terrible.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Format Podcast, man. This is your boy Transformer. This is Bruce. Get me out, bro.
This is probably the final episode. No, I hear what you're saying, Tyler. I'm just, top 5 is that's too high for me. But top 10 easily.
All right, I take that back. I'm gonna move him to 9 or 10.
I think that's
there. You go.
That's right about where he fits. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, man. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right, Tyler, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
See y'all.
All right, man. Have a good one.
That was tough.
Right.
G.
Oh my goodness. All right. I guess we could leave it right there. Yeah.
Right at 2 hours.
Wow, that's a quick one tonight, huh?
Yeah, right at 2 hours.
Yeah, all right, that's good. Here we go. Steve.
We're going to clown Tatum for his finals. We're going to being up Curry. 1 and 4 finals MVP. 1 and 4. Oh, 1 out of 4 finals MVPs. Lost one to Andre Iguodala.
Which that was absurd. He shouldn't.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Like, no, I mean, we see why Jaylen got it over Jayson Tatum. Like, the only reason he quote unquote got that MVP was because of he stopped LeBron or whatever the case may be. That was the gloatiness of that. Why he got that MVP.
What's up with the quotation marks though? What was that?
Because I mean, how you lock up somebody who averaged damn near 40, 10, and 9?
Because you gotta you gotta look at what happened when Iguodala was defending when he was the primary defender on LeBron. I'm not gonna get into this.
If he's the primary defender, do you need to be guarding him the whole game to give him if he's giving 40, 10, and 9? I don't see how that's stopping anybody.
Just go do the research, man. You too smart to just fall for the look at the stats thing. Just go do the research.
No, I'm too smart to look at the game. That man didn't stop anything.
All right, cool. So I'm not
enough to win MVP. That's not a reason you should win MVP.
We could be on 40 points. I didn't say he deserved that MVP. I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is that your little snippy quotation mark thing.
Yes, because that's why he got it. There was no other reason why Iguodala got that MVP.
So if you go back and look at what he did what LeBron did when Iguodala was the primary defender, just saying. All right. All right, so let's do this.
You heard that Curry was rumored to be crying in the locker room when KD won that second MVP?
I don't know. I've never heard that. I'm not saying it's not true. I've never heard that.
Yeah,
I mean, but,
that'd be kind of funny if he did.
Yeah.
Now y'all went to go get him. What'd you expect? Y'all called him.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right now before this turns into a LeBron thing. Because
it won't be.
Transformer has done very well in controlling his urges, when it comes to LeBron. So
no, I just said that he got what he got MVP for. That's not a reason you should be getting MVP.
Oh my goodness.
That's not a reason.
Mm-hmm. All right. So listen.
Have we ever heard in NBA history have anybody won finals MVP because of like the way they defended somebody?
Kawhi Leonard. His first finals MVP. Yes.
Yeah, but he was also on the offensive side of the ball.
But he didn't.
He averaged like 20 something.
What he averaged like 17 that series?
He averaged what, 20?
I think he averaged like 17. You gonna look that up?
Yeah, I'm about to look it up now.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. But I feel like it was like 17. Got it for lockdown defense.
Which year did which year did they win it?
Man, I don't know, man. Just search Kawhi Leonard Finals MVP.
I hate you. Can't make this simple for you, dog.
Nah, man, I don't know.
See, now it's gonna give me playoffs. It's not giving me the finals.
For
the playoffs, he averaged 14.
Right. So I think for those finals, I really think it was like 17. I could be wrong, but I think it was like 17.
Let me see.
What year was this? 2014. Okay, that was when he got it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, 17, 6 and 2.
There you go.
18,
right.
like pretty much 18. He damn near average 18.
Right. So he got that Finals MVP for lockdown defense. That was when he was really the claw.
But he was also the leading scorer.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, he was pretty much tied for leading scorer. So he got it for both offense and defense. So he got it for both.
But I don't. But all right.
No, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
No. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying I think it was mostly for his defense on LeBron. But is what it is. Where are we? 17.
Man, that boy was shooting. He was shooting 61% from three.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that'll get you MVP for sure.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
Golly.
All right, but seriously, we would try to get off. So pause. I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
So everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight, man. I appreciate y'all.
Oh boy.
It's been a good show. Got a little wild towards the end, but we do that sometimes. That's what happens, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate my guys bringing a little action and a little energy to the show, and just taking it away from, just adding the fun to it. So that's why they're here, man. That's why they're here. So yeah, everybody who's here, man, I appreciate y'all for joining, stopping by. So is this Wednesday? I anticipate a college football show tomorrow evening. Damn, pumping it up.
Yeah, we got Canelo this weekend.
Yeah, Canelo and Berlanga. We're going to talk about that on Saturday.
Nice.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, got college football show tomorrow night, but that's not going to be live. So I'm going to record that and then put it out for y'all. You'll probably see it on Friday. And then, of course, we have our normal Saturday night show. So, just keep your notifications on so that you know whenever we drop new content on the channel, and make sure you're liking and subscribing, and make sure you're sharing this with other sports fans. All right. So appreciate y'all. And we're going to break from right here. Everybody have a good night, and we out. Peace.
Peace.
If the button wants to work. There we go. It worked this